Here's little Jeffy playing with his school chums. Oh, poor little Jeffy. Looks like he sucks. Hey, little Jeffy, want to hear about something the United States of America does not suck at? No, Jeffy, not the elimination of the Indians, but that's a good one too. No, Jeffy, I'm talking about submarine warfare, especially during World War I and II. Welcome to our secret lair, little Jeffy. Here we have the contraption that will take you to the place where you can see U.S. sub-history in World War I and II. That's right, just sit down in the chair, that's right, just like that. Just tighten your seatbelt while I get it ready. Now don't worry, little Jeffy. This will only hurt a lot. Just think Twilight Zone. And now you have arrived in the past. World War II, Axis vs. Allies. Battle of the Philippine Sea. Battle of the Philippine Sea, June 19th to the 20th, 1944. Orza was having difficulties with American submarines. The carrier Tahoe was torpedoed, and though she took only a single hit, poor damage control technique led to a catastrophic gasoline fumes explosion which destroyed her. That same afternoon, veteran Shakuo had been sunk by another U.S. sub. Ambush in the Palawan Passage. Ambush in the Palawan Passage, October 23rd, 1944. A fleet under the control of Admiral Takeo Kurito left Borneo on October 22nd. His forces headed for the Palawan Passage, a narrow strip of dangerous reef-infested waters. On the morning of October 23rd, a pair of American submarines, Darter and Dace, who had been following them the night before, attacked. Otago was first attacked by Darter and received 4 direct hits. Otago sank within half an hour, causing heavy casualties and placing Kurito in the water.
Oh no! Help me! Ah!
Simultaneously, Darter had attacked Takeo with her stern tubes, hitting her twice. Where it then limped away to Singapore, where it would sit for the rest of the war. Finally, Dace attacked Maya, hitting her 4 times, causing her to explode.
Kablooey!
She sank, causing heavy casualties.
Save me, Piccolo!
Lastly, Admiral Kurito was fished out of the water and transferred his flag to Yamato, but it is speculated that his morale was negatively affected by the incident.
Blue, 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 blue.
Karl Dornitz and the Wolf Pack. Dornitz is a famous German leader for creating the Wolf Pack strategy, which is sending subs in large groups to take out their targets. When one German submarine could find a ship, it would wait until more ships were coming to the area. When more had come, the Germans would attack and try to overwhelm the anti-submarine forces. Dulwich had been a force to be reckoned with come the start of the war, but the heads of the German Navy decided not to go with the submarine route.
You see, I wanted to have over 300 subs to go to the United States East Coast and completely stop their shipping and their war effort, but Hitler was not too keen on that.
Instead of the 300 submarines Dulwich wanted at the start of the war, you have to take the pen. Take the pen.
Hitler has his own pin.
He only got 55. No, your U.S. World War I and World War II subs, and another one. United States R-class submarine is commissioned in 1918 and 1930. Length of 186 feet 2 inches. Speed of 13.5 knots surface, 10.5 knots submerged. Had a diesel-electric propulsion system. It was armed with 4 21-inch torpedo tubes and 1 3-inch 50 caliber deck gun. Had a crew of 30 men and displaced 569 tons of surface and 680 tons submerged. The United States S-4 class submarine was in commission from 1918 to 1945, had a length of 240 feet, had a speed of 14.5 knots surface, 11 knots submerged. Its propulsion was a diesel-electric engine. The crew of 42 men had armament of 4 21-inch torpedo tubes and 1 4-inch 50 cal deck gun. It had a displacement of 903 tons surface and 1,230 tons submerged, and had a test depth of 200 feet. The United States Valor class submarine was in commission from 1943 to 1975, had a length of 311 feet and 6 inches, it had a top speed of 20.25 knots surface and 8.75 knots submerged, had a propulsion of 4 diesel engines, had a crew of 10 officers and 70 men, had an armament of 10 21-inch torpedo tubes and 1 5-inch 25 caliber deck gun. It displaced 1,526 tons surface and 2,391 tons submerged, and had a test depth of 400 feet. The United States Tench-class submarine was in commission from 1944 to 1975, had a length of 311 feet and 8 inches, had a top speed of 20.25 knots surface and 8.75 knots submerged, had a propulsion of 4 diesel engines, had a crew of 10 officers and 71 enlisted men, had an armament of 10 21-inch torpedo tubes, and had 1 5-inch 25 caliber machine gun. It displaced 1,570 tons surface and 2,429 tons submerged, and had a test depth of 400 feet. The Japanese Sentoku I-400 class submarine was in commission from 1944 to 45 and had a length of 400 feet. It had a top traveling speed of 18.75 knots surface and 6.5 knots submerged. It had a propulsion system of 4 diesel engines. It had a crew of 144 officers and men. It was armed with 3 Aichi M6A1 Serion seaplanes, 8 torpedo tubes, 1 5.5-inch 40 caliber deck gun, and 4 25mm machine guns. It displaced 5,223 tons surface and 6,560 tons submerged, and had a test depth of 330 feet, and had a catapult for launching the planes from its bow. So, little Johnny, did you enjoy your trip? Did you have a good time? Here, I'll just take those glasses for you. Thank you for being able to see America's awesomeness. Make sure to stop by our gift shop.